So I was like, hey guys, let's meet on every Monday at 6:30 a.m. to pray, to pray for HRCC of Hong Kong. Yeah, so every Monday we try to wake up. Not only try, we woke up at 6:30 to pray together. And after a few months of praying together, PSAT announced it on a Sunday saying that, hey guys, we are going to have a church in Hong Kong.
And the songs we sing, we still
One thing that I remember very clearly is I was very touched by how the team actually took a video and then they sang a Chinese Christian song, and in that video it's a lot of social issues that's happening in Hong Kong, like the umbrella movement, and it's really crazy how the timing is like it fits perfectly, like when HMCC started, and then that's so many things that are happening. And I feel like this is a community that Hong Kong really needs. Like Hong Kong is a very fast-paced society where we don't have this kind of community that really a group of people just get together merely to genuinely love each other. And I think that this is a very good time of just HMCC coming here.
I think right before we were leaving for the airport, I don't know, I think my mind was numb, but other than that, it was kind of scary and exciting feelings at the same time. I think there were some sad feelings and scary feelings of what are we getting ourselves into. I'm gonna really miss our family and our friends here, but also just understanding that if God called us, there's a purpose and a plan for our church, for our family to be in that city.
Sometimes I think, what will people say of me when I'm only just a
When I first met you guys, I was pretty impressed by the genuine way you guys express your investment and commitment to this ordeal. I think just seeing that and sacrifice of in time, and also sacrifice by the entire churchman scene really moved me during the morning prayer times. Although it was crazy for me, it was crazy for me to think that I would wake up so early in the morning just to go down to pray with a couple of people, but then to see the heart for the campus, the university campus, and also the heart for people, really stirred something in me, to really want to just to take a step to invest in the local church and just to build up the local church to do whatever means I could contribute. Means that God has blessed me that I could be able to contribute.
The Thanksgiving outreach was a very memorable event where we as a life group are able to work with one another, supporting one another, dividing into different parts, and there's a lot of things we do in the background that people don't see, but we pull it through. Even though we have some difficulties in the making and the process of the event, I think it's a very good chance to invite our friends and show what Christ's love is.
I think I enjoyed every event, and it was just very it was very enjoyable. The community was just so warm and welcoming, and it's so friendly as well.
For me, usually my favorite moment is the fellowship within life group and the whole church, and I can see it through the harvest game. Actually, I really enjoyed the harvest game where we compete against one another, but even though we're rivals, we still love one another, we still care for one another, and we're still bonding with one another.
I think for me, the retreat was one of the most important weekends of the entire school year. I think it kind of affirmed my faith in ways that I didn't expect. I feel like first semester I was just in it, and I was like, oh, these people are alright. It's this is a really good community. But I think it actually helped me focus on God.
Another way that I've been blessed and felt love was through LCG. I think that was probably the most consistent and important thing in my life that has been changing me. Because of LCG, I feel like I have a deeper understanding of just Christ's heart, and that's actually got me into the hospitality team, because I also want to have a heart of service, just like Christ did for us.
Life group community is so much different from even all the other societies on campus. We're here to spread like God's love and within each other. The community that we have isn't based on friendship alone. It's not based on human relationships necessarily, but like the fact that we're all connected like through Christ.
That's where I can't complain, or I can't think that this wasn't worth it. You know, it's like these are lives, these are souls that God has brought back, you know, into His family. And I think when we think about eternity, we think about, you know, what we're doing here and how it impacts people and their lives and what God is doing in their lives. I think that makes it all worth it.